Brother Cadence.
Your preacher who graduated from the theological cemeteries of white America, not seminaries, but the theological cemeteries of white America, where they bury the true knowledge of God and teach them a mixed up, fixed up, dead doctrine about a pie in the sky and the sweet by and by after you die, instead of something sound on the ground while you're still around. Tell you that you're going to grow some wings on your black rusty back and go flying away somewhere to glory.
Okay.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
I know you feel that philosophy.
I got one though.
It's that Black History Mixtape, Volume 2.
We know that what we reap, we sow, but we forget how low we can go.
Come on.
It's bad here on earth, but if we don't get to heaven, it's hell.
It's all going to, it's all going to. Yeah, we live in it. Yeah, they giving us. It's all going to, it's all going to. Yeah, we live in it. Word. Every Sunday dressing up, catching gossip at its worst. Couldn't see the difference in the Baptist and the Catholic Church. Caught up in the rapture of the first chapter and second verse. And we all God's children, it was the word of the Reverend Worth. Taught early that faith is blind like justice when you face a time. If we all made in God's image, and that means his face is mine. Waiteress, that blasphemy is logical, it has to be. If I don't look like my father, then the way I live is bastardly. Naturally, that's confusion to a youngin' trying to follow Christ. Taught that if you don't know Jesus, then you lead a hollow life. Never question the fact that Jesus was Jewish, not a Christian, or that Christianity was law according to politicians. Who was King James? And why did he think that it was so vital to remove chapters and make his own version of the Bible? They say hell is underground and heaven is in the sky, and they say that's where you go when you die, but how they know?
The earth is approximately 8,000 miles in diameter, 7,926 miles in diameter, approximately 8,000 miles. Half of that is what? 4,000, right? Hell is supposed to be under the ground, right? Hell, you can't go no further than 4,000 miles or you start coming out on the other side, right? Here's a hell that's supposed to be under the ground. This is a slave teaching.
I've been to many churches, I've quoted many verses. I dealt with my base self, I control my many urges. I used to study my lessons, that was a blessing, not a curse. I learned that heaven and hell exist right here on earth. Word. Studied with Rastafarians and learned from the dress that hell is called Babylon, and that's where them crazy ballheads dwell. They got us thinking that Muslims like to make bombs. Real Muslims believe in paradise to resist the shaitan. So it all sound the same to me. That's why when they say one's right and the other's wrong, it just sound like gain to me. It's like God skipped past the church and came to me. No, that ain't vain to me. It's just a particular way that I came to see the difference between those that claim to be religious and those that say they spiritual. And recognize that life is full of miracles. You can see my glow in the rhyme, the poem divine, cause it coincide with the growing tide of those who looking for God and know to go inside.
We sure ain't good up here, man. We gonna enjoy some of this here. He said, nigga, you get yours after you die. Nigga, you get yours up in the sky. Nigga, you get yours in the sweet by and by. Say one day, nigga, you gonna be lucky enough to die, nigga.
Looking for absolution. The gas producing psychopath produced the last solution based on his interpretation of what the words were saying. Trying to get to God, but ended up doing the work of Satan. Religion create division, make the Muslim hate the Christian, make the Christian hate the Jew, make a rules of faith that you condition to and gotta follow, and God forbid you go to hell. But if you ever walk through any ghetto, then you know it well.
There is no hell that exists under the ground 10 times hotter than the sun. The sun is 93 million miles away, and it gets too hot for us sometimes. How could a sun exist 4,000 miles away 10 times hotter than that? Huh? And the earth is spinning at 1,037 1/3 miles per hour. It makes a complete revolution on its own axis every 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 46 seconds. So you get down on your knees at 12 noon, looking up, praying. Fool, don't you know that by 12 midnight, what was heaven is now hell. And what was hell is now heaven. Because the earth is rotating. So heaven is not up and hell is not down. Heaven and hell are states of mind, states of being, states of existence. Your heaven and your hell is right here on this earth. But he told us that there was a place up in the sky and a hell under the ground 10 times hotter than the sun. 7 times hotter than the sun. Now the sun is 2,679,785 miles in circumference, 853,000 miles in diameter, and it burns at 14,072 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I agree, anything that's 7 times or 10 times hotter than that is hot as hell. I agree with that. But there is no hell that exists under the ground 10 times hotter than the sun. Heaven and hell are right here on this earth. And if there's a heaven up there, how you live here will determine you're getting a heaven here and one there. And we always say that we're looking to go to the promised land, right? Not the promised sky, the promised land, fool. And we say that heaven is in the what? Hereafter. Is that what we say? Heaven is where? It didn't say thereafter. Here means in this place. And you pray the prayer, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Huh? I'm skipping a little bit, paraphrasing. Thy kingdom come where? What does it say? On earth. In the sky? Thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Jesus said that the kingdom is where? The kingdom is within you. Right? And Jesus said, know ye not that you are the temple of the living God? That God is in you. The same power and force that set the universe in motion is in you. Did you know that? You are the people of God, made in his image and after his likeness.
This is the real thing, and he's the real thing. Let's get on our feet and put our hands together for our brother, our brother Cadence.
Last night, we always believed in the one God. But whenever we believed in God, we always understood that there was the God and the Goddess. The balance in nature.
Then he abandoned me to the mud underneath the sea. He said he gave me the sun and the air be free, and water within to spit ill energy. Did God forget the child he made? Then he abandoned me to the mud underneath the sea. He said he gave me the sun and the air be free, and water within to spit ill energy. At night I cry cause I'm alone. Hear the pain of a ghetto child forgotten in the world so cold. Everywhere I go, people look at me and I stare back, wonder what they feel and wonder what they know. I can't understand the activities of man. Why judge me by image, never molded with my hands? Single and detested, had the babies and he left me. A nigga don't want a bitch with marks on her belly. I'm scored, I'm broke, I'm weed, I'm coke. I'm a queen, undeniable, I grow, that's me. The weakness and the agony, the have-nots, the fortune-nots, the whispers of the universe inside my soul. I'll be courageous in the morning. Tomorrow always brings another morning. Sun God, dry my tears, burn my fears, warm my hopes, till energy so dope. The God could get the child.
If we talked about Olufun, then we had to talk about Elijah. If we talked about Osiris or Isis or Osar or Oset, we had to talk about one in order to talk about the other. If we talked about the Asante Hini, then we had to talk about the Asante Wa. We always struck the balance in nature.
I'm doper than the rest, give light to an industry of soulless slaves. Born a raw fire like the Nubian sands, but they'll take away your mic if you don't behave. I take a pen and a pad and I sketch my pain. Shipwreck, love, child, lonely days. Compared to what I chose, I am ready to trade and blow away the fake with a hot 12 gauge. I see pretty faces on the TV screen, plastic people living a Hollywood dream. A gifted MC going where my faith takes me. The universe will give you what your thoughts conceive. I'll be flowing in the morning, creating mad rhymes in the morning, until the planets don't spin and church bells can't ring. I'll always have another song to sing with ill energy. The God forget the child he made, then he abandoned me to the mud underneath the sea. He said he gave me the sun and the air be free.
We always struck the balance in nature, because man and woman are twin halves of the same essence. Man and woman are twin halves of the same essence.
and singer of hip-hop, beat, rock, fresh and me. The world is mine, from the pyramids in Africa to the red clay down to Mississippi. Will I ever make it out the ghetto? Yes, with a microphone, a drum, and hip-hop on my chest. He gave me the best of the best. Ill energy. You're now rocking with the best in the yard. Miss Aisha, y'all.
All that I own, you've been so good to me. If this world were mine.
I got my money, I got my honey of Valentine. In a red box and a red car. You just a red folks. Valentine was a white man in pagan Europe. Some accounts read European holidays, pagan holidays by Reverend Shaka Musa Bala Shango. What's his name? Reverend Shaka Musa Bala Shango. But there are other accounts. But one account is that a ruler by the name of Claudius, a white European ruler by the name of Claudius. What was his name? You can say that. What was his name? Claudius. Claudius issued a decree that no young white soldier could marry the young white girl of his choice. No marrying among the soldiers. Valentine started performing secret marriage ceremonies. Wherever the young white soldier was caught and it was found out that he had married against the edict or rule of Claudius, they would take him into custody and cut his chest open and take his heart out, dripping with blood, wrap it up, red, the blood soaked, and send it to the young girl whom he had married. They ultimately arrested Valentine for doing the same thing, for performing these marriages. Valentine was in love with one of the jailer's daughters and knew that he would meet with the same fate. So Valentine was arrested. He wanted his heart sent to his honey. But Claudius had Valentine's chest cut open, reached in and took his heart out, ate his heart, and sucked the red blood. Happy Valentine, baby. Happy Valentine. That's it. We gotta know about these aspects. We gotta know about these things. Socrates, I mentioned Plato, Aristotle. These are plagiarists. That's right. These are liars and robbers who went into Africa and stole. Read in Plato's works and you will find where the priests of Kemet or Egypt told the European invaders, you are but babies in this night. Read Jeremiah. Read other white scholars where they tell you that Africa is the light of the world. Dr. Margaret Mead, Dr. Richard Leakey, Dr.